fellow Andi Mack fans. My name is Jonna and I love the Disney Channel show Andi Mack. I'm assuming that if you're watching this, you also love the show and we can geek out together. We're currently in season 3, we're on a little bit of a hiatus and we really want a season 4, so definitely be sure to get your friends to tune in when the show comes back. So I thought that I would combine 2 videos into one big video all about Andi Mack. One is about Andi Mack's style and the other is a Q&A all about the show. So I'm going to start by talking about some Andi Mack style. I love the way Andi Mack dresses on the show, and not only Andi, Buffy, Cyrus, every single character always looks super good. The wardrobe department, top notch. So I pulled 2 outfits from Andi's wardrobe that I think are super cute for everyday life. The first one is from the episode The Quacks. This is the outfit that Andi wore to Buffy's basketball game that she eventually joined, which Andi is me. I would have no clue how to play basketball if my best friend called me in. So the first piece is this jacket from Forever 21. This is the jacket that Andi wore. She had the sleeves rolled up, which is how I decided to wear it. I think this is so much fun for spring. I love the colors. I love the floral pattern. It's just like the cutest denim jacket I've ever seen. She wears it over a basic purple t-shirt, and so I found this boyfriend tee from Forever 21. It's kind of oversized, which is why I tucked it in, but it's really comfortable and I love it. It would also be cute with just like leggings because it's so oversized and long, and it's just like a really nice t-shirt to have. She had kind of a short gold necklace on, and I'm not really so much of a gold person. I'm a little more of a silver person. So I went with a feather necklace that kind of speaks to Andi's character. I like that it has a lot of different charms on it and it has the cute little feathers, and it goes really well with the jacket because the feathers have like tiny floral pink details to them. And I just paired it with jeans, and as I said, I tucked the purple boyfriend tee in. The next outfit is from the mid-season 3 finale. I don't know if we're gonna call it that. The hiatus finale of season 3. And as soon as I saw this episode, I knew that I wanted this outfit. I think it is so cute. So I immediately turned to the internet to find the exact top that Andi had on, and I am obsessed. It is so soft, you have no idea. 10 out of 10 would recommend getting this from Forever 21. I love the patches, they're so cute. So Andi wears this with like a white shirt underneath that has like a really cool neckline, and unfortunately I wasn't able to find anything just like that. So I just went with a basic white flowy tank top that I already owned, which I think looks cute under it anyway. There's a lot of details going on with the patches and then with the headband because she paired it with like a mustard colored headband. So I went with this one. It's just like a standard wrap headband from Forever 21. And I paired this one with leggings because it's just more comfortable. So those are some outfits inspired by our girl Andi Mack. Now I'm going to get into the Q&A. So Vivian asks, are you worried that Disney is going to become more reality shows instead of regular good old cartoons? I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that because I definitely don't think that Andi Mack is a reality show. In fact, I don't think Disney has any reality shows except for like some of the short little things that they'll do, like the snack smackdown, be your best snack down, but Joshua Rush told us that that was scripted, so my whole life is a lie. So I definitely wouldn't call it a reality show, but it's also definitely not a cartoon. And I don't think Disney has any animated shows right now except for like Big City Greens, but I don't know if is that XD or Channel? I think it's Disney Channel. And I feel like that's more of like a Cartoon Network style cartoon. Like it's not so much of a Disney style cartoon, not like Kim Possible or like The Replacements. It's more like, it feels like a Cartoon Network show. Does that make sense? But I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. I like this direction that Disney's going in with Andi Mack. I think Girl Meets World paved the way for Andi Mack to happen, and I feel like it's only going to continue. Do you think TJ will find out Cyrus is gay this season? That is from Hannah, and I say I hope so. Maybe he already knows. Maybe they're in love already. As you can tell, I'm a hardcore Tyrus shipper. There will be Tyrus all over this video. But I definitely think that at some point it's gonna happen, if not this season, the next, which is why it's important to watch the show so that we can get it renewed. Zinnia, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, asks, do you ship Gyrus like me? And the answer is no. I'm sorry, I am such a hardcore Tyrus fan. But if Gyrus happened, I would also be really happy. Any representation the show can give, I will take, so I'm okay with Gyrus. Blurs asks, how did you feel about Cyrus just going, and I'm gay, to Jonah? I loved it. That was such a great moment, and it really captured the attention of people on the internet, which is definitely good if more people tune in. I thought it was just such a like nonchalant, casual moment. Like it didn't need to be like a huge thing. And I thought that was really cool, and I liked that Jonah was just like, yeah, okay. Fandom Trash asks, asks, what's your opinion on them talking about mental health issues like panic attacks, fear of coming out, etc., and a show targeted for younger viewers? I love it. This is the kind of show that if I had children, I would want them to watch. Younger kids understand more than we give them credit for, and I think it's important to introduce them in this way to these topics. As someone who has panic attacks and has really struggled with panic attacks, I love that they're showing Jonah having them and that it's not like a huge, big thing. It's like something that he lives with and that he works through. And his friends are supportive, and that's really cool. So I love that they're showing these topics to younger people. Natalie asks, do you ship Jandy like me? And like I said, I ship Tyrus so hard. For Andi though, I'm not sure. I guess I kind of do. Here's the thing. I feel like Jonah Beck just is not ready for a relationship at all. Sorry, Jonah, if you're watching this. He's not a real person, obviously. But I feel like he just has so much more to figure out about himself and about what he wants and about life that, like, it doesn't work with Andi, it doesn't work with Libby, it doesn't work with Amber because he's just not ready. But if he finds himself and if Andi, like, wants it, then I guess I ship Jandy. Like, I'd be okay with it. Musical Molly asks, what do you think was the biggest plot twist in the show and how did you react? Oh, that is such a good question. Because I feel like I knew about the whole main thing that Andi's mom was actually her sister. Wait. That Andi's sister was actually her mom. I feel like I knew about that before watching the show, so I don't think that was the biggest one. I feel like there was one. I cannot think of it, so definitely let me know in the comments what you think the biggest plot twist was and remind me of some of them. JVC Winter asks, who is your favorite character, and if you can't pick one, what is your top 3? My favorite character is Cyrus. I love Cyrus. I think he is a precious cinnamon roll that needs to be protected, but also he doesn't need protecting because he can do whatever he wants to do in this world. Hey Sisters asks, what are your main ships and why? Also, what do you think is gonna happen next? Also, we love you, sis. I love you too. And my main ships are Tyrus and Bexy. Is that their ship name? And then what do I think is going to happen next? Great, I wish I knew. I think Buffy and Marty might get together. I think TJ and Cyrus might get together, which would be and I think Amber and Jonah are probably gonna break up. Let's be real. And I think Bex and Bowie will be good. But like I said, I wish I knew. I have no idea. Irish Dancer 28 asks, do you think Amber did or didn't evolve? I think she has evolved. I think she's had an interesting character arc, and I'm excited to see what else is in store for her character. Dejan, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, I'm so sorry. He asks, what do you think about the use of music in the show? I love the music. There are times where I'm like, I wish that this music was available to listen to on Spotify. And I definitely think it adds rather than takes away from the story. Cookie Crumbs asks, Buffy and Walker or Buffy and Marty? I would say Buffy and Marty. Not that I didn't like her with Walker, but like Marty's so precious and he loves her, you can tell. I do feel bad for Walker though. Matthew asks, who do you relate to the most? And that one is hard. Like, I feel like I have qualities of different characters. Like, I'm a mashup of maybe Jonah because of his anxiety, Cyrus because of his nerdiness, and Andi because of her creativity and the hair, and Buffy because of her perseverance. Maybe I'm like Bowie. For some reason, like, because he's artsy, and he's like, no, never mind, I don't know. Dejan, I keep pronouncing it wrong and I feel really bad, but he asked, what is your favorite scene? My favorite scene is the scene with TJ and Cyrus by the swings 2.0. So after the whole gun situation. I thought that scene was so precious and so well done. Like, the writers, they nailed it. And their character development is beautiful. And their development in their character relationship is beautiful. And that whole scene was just pure beauty. Little Miss Cherry Blossom asks, do you think Cyrus has a crush on TJ or TJ's actually gay and he just doesn't know how to tell Cyrus? I think they will for sure end up together in some capacity and I'm ready. Whether it's endgame or not, I am very excited. I definitely think that they both have a crush on each other. I think that this whole thing with Kira is her like knowing that there's something up and being like, I'm gonna use this to my advantage and get into TJ's head, which I hate. But on the plus side, I definitely think it's going to help progress Tyrus, which is really exciting. So those are all of the questions I have time for. If I didn't get to yours, I'm so sorry. Leave them in the comments and I'll see how many I can respond to. Like I said, be sure to get your friends to watch Andi Mack. We want a season 4. We want to see what happens and where these characters go, what topics they can cover. There's so much more for them to do, and so we definitely need to make sure that it gets renewed. We don't want what happens to Girl Meets World to happen to this. If that happens again, I will lose it. So just make sure that you're watching. I love you all. Stay beautiful, you people. Bye!